know our next guest from the popular Clutter Show, Hoarders. She is here to help us declutter some of our cars. Please welcome back to the show, Dorothy the Organizer. Hello, Dorothy. Out in the driveway. So,
it's been a long summer, and some of you have been on road trips. I've got some great summer car decluttering tips, not just for now, but how to keep it organized later on, too.
thank you, Dorothy.
Exciting. You guys stick around. Up next, Dorothy the Organizer is helping us get our cars organized.
Hey, is your car in chaos? Stick around. I've got a ton of tips for you.
So let me ask you this. You open up the trunk of your car and you unleash an avalanche. Well, then this next segment is for you. Or if your back seat looks like an extension of your laundry room, listen up, fear not. Dorothy the Organizer is here with some tips on how you can declutter our cars, which I don't know why. Maybe you can help us. Why do they become such a hotspot for clutter?
Well, cars have now become the extension of the home. They're comfortable, they're connected.
Yeah, and we're in them a lot.
Right? We can nap in there, we can do our TV and movies and internet.
Yeah.
Everything is in the car, eating.
The whole time.
Yeah.
That's right. I
Yeah.
mean, listen, we spend a lot of time in our cars. So, having said that, Dorothy, you came here a little earlier today and you actually perused our parking lot and you found the most cluttered car you could on our set, which belongs to someone who remained unnamed.
We're not going to say, right?
However, we are shamed.
So here I am with this cluttered car, right? And I decided what I'm going to do first is put down a sheet, put it in the driveway or the garage. And then I go into the front seat and start decluttering, pulling it out. And I want you to sort things like with like. I then move to the back seat. So you go front seat, back seat, and then eventually you head to the trunk. So pull that stuff out. If it's pillows and blankets, laundry, get it all in pile so that you can take it into the house later. That big stuff from the trunk you can just lay out and then eventually put it away, right? So perfect.
I have to be honest with you, I'm not sure why half of that stuff is in there.
Don't make us look in your car right now, okay? Because I've seen your car. I've seen your car.
What is this?
I know, but there's reasons. Okay, so where do we go from here? We got.
Here's what we do. No. There's a reason we organize. So first you want to get the important stuff. Get it into the house. The money, right? Any of the glasses, jewelry, things like that. Run it into the house.
Okay, good. Got that.
Then we have, when you're on some sort of a vacation, the toiletries kind of add up all over.
Yeah.
Run it in. Keep a few things maybe in the back seat.
Right. You need a little first aid sort of cleanup thing.
No, that's actually Band-Aids are helpful.
Absolutely. Put them in.
A little bit of sun cream.
Now you're starting
Now you're starting
Listen, it gets funny. You need to, make sure you're protected.
See?
Right.
Okay, this is what happens. It's not my car, but
you seemed very concerned about all of this.
Why is this in the car?
I did hear that the person who owned the car loves to antique. So this is the collection that they were alongside the road buying some antiques.
It's Lori Loughlin's car from Garage Sale Mysteries.
Yes.
See, it's happening here. And then finally, a lot of electronics show up because we are so connected in the car. So just pick a couple of the things like, a cord and maybe the phone and get it back into the car. Everything else goes in the house.
And that's it. Everything goes back in the house. Okay, so let's see a before and after of what it looked like when you first found it. Wow. And what it looks like now. That is a big difference.
That is.
How long did that take you to actually accomplish?
That's 30 minutes, okay? 15 minutes coming out, 15 minutes going in. You want an extra 5 minutes to vacuum, you've got it done.
All right, so what about the P's that you refer to?
Yes, I want you to think about preparing first. Take 5 minutes before you get in the car in the morning or whenever you're leaving.
Okay.
So P for preparing.
Prepare. Get the Bluetooth in. Get your GPS program. Get your lunch on the floor, the lunch bag, whatever it is. Get set up.
All good things for safe driving.
Before you go. Right.
Okay, and you also have prescriptions for certain zones.
That
so
sounds
you're a doctor.
like I'm a doctor. But actually, it's just a course of action. So I want to prescribe that each area has a zone, right? So think in the front of the car, you've got the glove box, put your electronics there.
Right, there's zone one.
Okay, maybe your insurance paperwork. Then you can also go in the armrest. Keep your kitchen items there. The plastic forks and knives, stuff like that.
Right.
And then you can head to the back. Again, that's where we're putting our cleaning supplies, extra water. And then finally in the trunk, those are the larger items like the lawn chair, or if you have a meeting that you go to for the Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts, put it there.
Wonderful.
How often would you recommend doing this?
Well, certainly after a summer event like this, most people are traveling, been on road trips. This is when you want to declutter, but I want you to keep it clean all year long.
You say, last one is hard. Put it away.
I know.
Put it away.
I know, but I think I have something for you. You know how when you're on a plane and the flight attendant comes through and says, all right, seat backs up, tray tables up,
Yeah.
Sure.
you know, collect your trash, gather your belongings. I want you to do that in your own car. Announce it in advance. Wake everybody up.
Yeah.
Get them to
We're
collect
almost home.
everything.
You're
Get
not
your
going to
stuff.
be very popular in the car when you do that.
I know. What you brought in, take it back out.
It's true though, because I hate getting into the junky cars, and you put on the brakes and everything comes.
Oh my
forward
gosh,
and-
I know, and you hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it in my trunk all the time.
Something rolling under my seat.
All of Alexandra's toys. Thank you so much.
You're
and I'm
welcome.
so happy you didn't find my vehicle. And I won't throw you under the bus. I know whose car this is.
We
Take
did.
this
We
in your
just
house.
couldn't do it in 30 minutes or
Right, it
less.
was more like 3 hours. Thank you so much,
You bet.
Dorothy. You guys stick around. Up next, it's Orly.
Oh,
Dorothy, thank you for
Thank you.
keeping us honest and clean.
There you go.
Even though we're a little embarrassed.
We're going to reveal the owner of that car in a later episode, so stay tuned. Thank you.
Mango
Have a
Royale.
great weekend, everybody.